All right, today I'm going to talk about the post-purchase flow. I would say I was going to say it's the most slept on flow. I wouldn't go as far to say that because everyone has a post-purchase flow. Usually when I audit accounts, it's just not optimized. It's not actually printing cash like they should be. And I think there's a few reasons why people's Klaviyo or any email setup you use, why their post-purchase flow doesn't really work. They often just have the basic like track your order email and then ask for a review. But there's an opportunity to make a lot more money and drive revenue in a way that's like you can feel good about, that's ethical, and that makes logical sense to you and your customer base if done correctly. So in this video, I'm just going to break down the additional strategy I would add to your current post-purchase flow, and definitely implement if you don't have a post-purchase flow. Shopify will automatically have some sort of tracking email that is sent after someone orders, but you need to utilize the opportunity, and that's what I'm going to talk about today in this video. If I can go to the next slide. Here we go. So the problem, kind of as I was alluding to before, I think a lot of people are scared to sell after a customer purchases, or maybe if not scared, it just doesn't make sense in their head. Maybe they're like, I probably could say like buy another product or something, try to cross-sell, upsell, but maybe they think the opportunity to do that is in the campaigns or in different abandonment flows right after they purchase. I don't want to be too pushy. I don't want to piss them off, and I don't want to be too salesy. They just did me a favor and bought a product. I don't want to go ahead and try to sell them again. That's where you're wrong. The solution is literally to do the exact opposite, but just as the case in any email marketing strategy, there is a certain way to do it, right? You don't want to do it in a way that annoys or pisses off your list. You want to do it in a way that is kind of sneaky and makes sense and that people will actually engage with and enjoy. You want them to be glad they ordered from you one time and even more glad that they ordered from you a second time. So that's where the warm buying window comes into place. And I like this concept of a warm window. Look how cozy that window is. I just want to sit there and look outside. Basically, your buyer, when they buy a product, or your customer, as soon as they buy a product, they're in this kind of warm, fuzzy place, right, with your brand. There's almost like a halo effect over it. Like, oh, this product's going to be awesome. Hopefully you did a good job with sending campaigns or your abandoned cart flows, your abandonment flows, your pop-up forms, all of your marketing to get them to the point where they made a purchase and they're not going through too much buyer's remorse. They're happy. This is a great opportunity to sell them again because they're warm. They already purchased once. The likelihood that they'll purchase again is actually pretty high, especially if you execute the messaging the right way. So we want to execute the warm buying window appropriately and accurately. And if you do that, you will print a lot of money. Some of the brands I work with, their post-purchase flow is literally their best performing flow, outperforming the welcome flow, just because it does have a lot to do with the style of brand, but especially family style brands where the products can apply to your family members. Oftentimes a good post-purchase flow will remind them of that fact, and they'll buy the products for their family members or their friends. So what is the strategy? How do we actually do this? All right, so now we're going to get into the emails themselves. And again, these are what I recommend sending in addition to whatever you have automatically triggered so that someone can track their order. This first email is a founder text-based thank you. It's meant to be very genuine, offer additional help if the person has any questions about the something they ordered or questions about anything. So it should actually give value and show appreciation and help the person that just supported the brand, right? We want to do that. And then also give an opportunity for the person to continue shopping if they want to. And you'll see once you implement this, people do. So the email is good for goodwill, right? Because it's a founder thank you. It's meant to look very organic to Gmail or whatever they're opening the email on. It's not graphic heavy. So that is good for just goodwill of the brand, right? But then is as you can see down here, not done, keep shopping here. It's really the PS section though that is going to get people to click, because it has been proven over and over again that people read the PS section. There's just something about the human brain. We want the little extra bit of information. It's like the same reason why you have to check your phone notifications, is because you're just curious as to what it is. So having the founder signature and then beneath that PS, and then a call to action that's a little bit sneaky, a little bit vague, provokes curiosity. So something like, I'm loving this cozy print right now for this brand accurate here. But if I go to the next slide, you could do something like, this is my favorite product. Sorry for the typo. This is my favorite product we have right now, so much so that I can't even leave the house without it. That works really well. You can get creative with it. Just keep it a little vague, a little bit of a cliffhanger, so that when someone reads it from that first post-purchase email, they're likely to click on it and to see what it is. And then once they're already there, again, they're in that warm buying window, there's an opportunity for them to make a second purchase right away, right off the bat. So that is email number one, and that one tends to perform very well. I would A/B test the crap out of it as well in terms of subject lines and preview text to see what gets better open rates. But people like this email. They like the genuine feel. They like the founder thank you. There's usually a high click rate on it as well. I don't think this email will be pissing off anyone who just ordered. In fact, it would do much to the opposite. All right, this leads me to the second email. This is the join the rewards program email, or the rewards program secret partnership alliance, whatever you want to call it, whatever your brand has. This is where you have an opportunity to highlight how that rewards program works. And for a lot of brands, this is a potential significant source of revenue as well, depending if it's paid or not. For this brand, this email performs from a revenue standpoint almost as well as the first email. So if you have a rewards program, you want to showcase that. Most brands have that option kind of buried in the footer of their website, and it's not really highlighted, in their email marketing, which is their best form of marketing. As you know, the most people are going to see your emails compared to any other channel, and just has the highest open rate, and people, especially a flow that triggers automatically in the background, more and more people will see that as time goes on. So that is why this is a great opportunity to showcase your rewards program. It just has an opportunity to learn more about it. Showcase 3 highlights. You could do 4 or 5, how many there are for your rewards program, and then just some simple steps of how it works, how to sign up, and then how the actual inner workings of the program or community or whatever it is works. This email performs very well. So I would definitely recommend you can take a look, pause it, screenshot this, whatever you want to do, and apply that to your own brand or a brand that you're working for. Now, email number 3. This one is also a banger and works almost as well as the ones previously, sometimes better. The reason why is that a lot of times people have the product and they are just curious on how to utilize it better. And especially if there's other products that you can pair with the product the person has, having a product like how to get the most out of the brand, or showcasing other products that work well with the one the person bought originally, this email performs great. So as you can see for this brand, it's a PJ brand, so it's talking about matching the PJs with the whole family, getting the paired blanket with the kids' pajamas, or just showcasing the collaboration section because the brand drops new collaborations for designs like every month or something like that. So you can get creative here and showcase different things. It doesn't have to be obviously what this brand is utilizing. If you're a food brand, you could showcase the new menus that you're dropping every month. And again, you can A/B test this and get your customer preferences the best. But in general, the concept of this email is how to get the most out of the brand. So it's valuable to the customer, but it's also an opportunity for the person to make another purchase after they make their first purchase or second purchase, whatever it is, their original purchase. It's an opportunity for them to engage with the brand again. And these are just the basics, all right? These are just 3 emails that I've noticed have worked really well in the post-purchase flow. You want to A/B test a bajillion times. You want to split test between products if you want to a bajillion times. You want to be hands-on with your flow creation or creating your flows, so that you dial in your specific customer preferences, right? And if you want help with that, you can contact me. I'll leave the link beneath this video. All my audits are free, and you can get advice on exactly how to do that for your brand specifically. But applying these basic concepts that I go over in this video will pretty much work nonetheless. It's just how to optimize it at a more advanced level that I can help you with. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some value from it. And if you have any questions or anything like that, just leave them in the comments below, and I'm happy to help you out. Have a great rest of your day.